Hey everyone, I'm back. My name is Josiah. I'm 21 years old, about to turn 22. I've been trading for 10 months and I just did $59,000 in payouts in the month of January 2026, so last month. And of that 59K, 43K was profit. So basically just did a $43,000 month. This has been my biggest month by like 4x. Like I think the most payouts I've gotten in a month was probably 15K. So blew that out of the water. And it's just crazy how with trading, everything can just fall into place so quickly. I was not expecting that quick of a breakthrough. Like it just happened and boom, like something's just clicked in my mind. Like this system works. Let me just do these, follow these rules, and boom, 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 payout, payout, payout. Like it was crazy across multiple firms, max allocation on multiple firms. And now I'm just sort of in a groove. I don't know if that's going to continue, but I did make the decision to leave my job. So yeah, I did drop out of college and I had a 9 to 5 job working as a data analyst. And pretty much at first I was like really grinding at the job, being like, all right, can I get my salary higher? But then at a certain point, it was just like my lack of degree, my youth kind of held me back in terms of being able to move up through the company. And also, I'm going to be honest and just blatantly say I am probably not the easiest to work with, because I just like to go quickly. I don't really have much patience for people when I feel like they're just like slow at getting things, and I get frustrated. So that kind of held me back. And I realized that even if I were to be able to move up throughout the company, like I dropped out of college for a reason. That reason was to try to become financially free, to become an entrepreneur, to work on my own things. So that's when I kind of made the decision to start trading and doing YouTube. So best decision I ever made, by the way. But at this point, 10 months in, I've been really slacking at the job and really just so focused on YouTube and trading. YouTube, trading, right? And I haven't been able to give that job what it needs. So I've been slacking. I know I've been slacking. I've been showing up late. I've been calling out frequently. And so I just went to my boss and I was like, you know what, man? I appreciate everything you've done for me, the opportunity you've given to me, but I'm not able to give this job what it deserves and what it needs. So I resigned. Also, obviously, been having success with trading this month, which helped, but just decided to resign. Once I did that, it was, I mean, these past few days after I put my 2 weeks in on Thursday. So this was last Thursday, and life has just, it's just, I feel like I'm living again, man. Like I'm free. I can be where I want, when I want to be. No one can tell me what to do, right? I have money coming in. I could visit my sister when I want. I could visit my brother when I want. My sister's in Texas, my brother's in Illinois. And I could just, if I wanted to, I could just fly there. And with trading, you can work anywhere. And YouTube, you can upload videos from anywhere. And it's just really cool, I guess. Obviously I might look back and be like, oh man, you were being stupid. Like you really thought you had that trading thing working out. And now look at you. You're down in the dumps again. But first of all, I don't think that's going to happen. Second of all, I'm willing to take that risk. I'm 21 years old, right? I've been going after this dream for so long. Like, I've thought about nothing else besides making enough money so that I can quit my job and just be sort of free. And I've thought about nothing else for all this time, and finally having the opportunity where it actually kind of makes sense to take that leap of faith has been really, really cool. So, yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about, for you guys earlier on in your trading journeys, like what advice do I have for you? First of all, I want to say I was very delusional in I did not think that there was even a chance that I wouldn't succeed, which is why I kept going, which is good to have. But I do also simultaneously believe that most people are going to fail. And that's just the reality. And I'll notice that a lot of people are very positive. They're like, oh, we're all going to make it, guys. Don't give up. Don't give up on your journey. And I see people actually, like, it's kind of corny at a point where people 7 years into their journey will leave comments on my channel being like, bro, you don't have this figured out. Like, you're being dumb. Like, you got to go on demo. You got to back test. Like, and these people are like, they've been trading for so long and they haven't made it. And a lot of these people, they'll be coping too. They'll be like, yeah, I kind of like live off trading, or like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people have bursts of success, and this could end up being me. And just like, I don't know, not a lot of people actually make it. So in your mind, there needs to be a good reason why you think you're different. I think that there's a lot of factors that go into it. You need to be in an upper echelon of intelligence, emotional regulation, and discipline. Like, you need to be on top of all these things. You need to be in the top 5% of all these things. If you think that intelligence doesn't matter, or discipline doesn't matter, or your emotional regulation doesn't matter, I think you're wrong. You just need all of this to be able to overcome everything. You're competing with everyone else, right? So any talent or edge that you have, whether that be you're a disciplined person or you're a smart person, that adds up because you're competing with people, right? This is a competitive game. Another thing I'm going to say is, as a day trader who executes manually, you should probably have a highly discretionary system. And the reason is because I believe that our brains, okay, like think about hedge funds that code these crazy algorithms that take in all these different factors, right? And they make money. Not all of them even are able to make money, but I think our brains are actually more powerful than any machine learning software, AI software that exists, right? What you'll actually notice is you know that you have this internal intuition about the markets that is oftentimes correct, right? I've seen people who just think they're gambling, but they're somehow coming out ahead. And it's because our brain, once you've watched enough candlesticks print and stuff, like your brain gets trained on all this data, subconscious factors that you're picking up on that you're not even consciously thinking about. And you really need to be able to lean into your discretion and your intuition and trust your brain, but then also be able to build a system and rules that allow your brain to thrive, because we're also simultaneously, even though we're highly talented and intelligent beings that can process all this data subconsciously very quickly, right? We are held back by our emotions, right? So you need to be able to balance the two, where you're able to tap into your brain that is just way more powerful than any AI, and also be able to regulate it by making decisions like in advance, right? Like making sure your emotions aren't going to override how good your brain is at predicting things. So that's really something I believe in. Anyone who's like, oh, you're competing with all like the top whatever smartest people, like, it's just so ignorant. Literally flip a coin, 50% chance of getting direction right. And then all you do is that you look at the market, you take in all the information that you see, and you try to influence that 50% and get yourself a 5%, a 10% edge. You're like, we're all smart people, okay? All these, and oftentimes you're not even competing with these hedge funds in the same way, because they might be trading like tiny scalps or super high frequency trading. Like, not everyone is even, you're not directly competing with them. If you're trading different time frames, or like, we're not even in the live markets if we're a prop trader, right? So all these people's like stop. This is so much more simple. Trading is so much more simple than people think. So tap into your natural talent, become a disciplined person, build a system that allows your natural discretion to thrive. If you think that you're going to build a profitable system where it's just mechanical, like I see this happen and I enter, like, I personally believe that I mean, maybe it works for somebody, but my personal theories are that, markets are designed to prevent any of that from being profitable. And that's the kind of thing that, like, that's the kind of alpha that decays over time, if it's just like a pattern, right? But your brain is a predictive machine. It can predict, like, it can apply past patterns and apply that to predict new patterns. And it's just like so cool how our brains work. But that's my personal opinion and theories about the market. Definitely, yeah. Like trading, I really at this point believe it's real. You can continue to follow along with my journey. I'm actually not even green yet. I'm about to be green after I farm a few more winning days. I'll be up like 10, 20 grand. And then we're going to go from there. But to be honest, after spending all this money on prop accounts and getting all these payouts, like I feel like I have a system going. So, I mean, you can follow along. You can see, I'm sure the results will, we'll know in a couple months. But yeah, just feel so free. I'm really excited to take life on, and like I can do what I want. I can, take a trip. I can start streaming. Like I'm probably going to start streaming New York session trades. Start a business. I just have all this time. I can, play my guitar's back there. I haven't really had enough time because between trading, YouTube, work, I just haven't been able to play it as much as I want to. And yeah, it's just like, man, I'm excited for life. I'm going to be uploading and documenting my entire journey, honestly. I want to start talking more on this channel. I think it's been too trading focused. The point of this channel for me is to just live a cool life and show it. And part of like the foundation of that is having like an income stream, but like more important than that, an income stream that I'm not spending my entire life at a job anchored down to this one location where I just have to be there. Like that is highly limiting, right? And now I've removed that. So I really hope this works out. I really hope trading continues to work for me. I'm so excited. Life is cool. Don't give up on your dreams. Like literally just try, man. It's not worth it not to even try. Stop being lazy. Stop coping. Stop making excuses. It's time to go after what you want very aggressively. Do not give up. I went through 10 months where I couldn't even enjoy life. Like life was so unenjoyable. My cortisol in the past week has just been finally like normal. Like I was perpetually stressed out for 10 months. It was bad. But yeah, that's going to be it today. Appreciate any of you guys for watching. And yeah, expect some more updates from me soon. I'll be obviously updating on my trading, but trying to incorporate other stuff too. So yeah, peace.